I lived in China for a year in the 80s and started to get to know people there, and then I decided I wanted to bring Chinese films out of China to show North America, so I was the representative of Chinese films here and ran a company in San Francisco and got to know a lot of people then when there was just one official distribution and exhibition arm, and import-export. It was all under one roof. Then I was hired by the studios to sell American movies to China. I got to know a lot of Chinese filmmakers in the process, and then started, I worked on that film Empire of the Sun, as I mentioned. We shot part of Joylic up there. So just over the years, I was, just developed relationships. So the more people you know, the easier it is to get to know more people. And so I've been keeping up. I've been traveling quite a bit to China. The funding came from some independent investors who actually were some Asian Americans, as well as from China. So it was a combination of private investment and investment from China, and a lot of times the investments, it's who's on first, or who goes first. People want the security to know that it really is going to go ahead. So we got very lucky and had some lead private investors who were the co-executive producers in the film. They were named as that, and then they brought in other investors, and then the Chinese were able to fulfill the rest of the budget. In some ways, the process of finding funding in the US and elsewhere is not that different. You want to understand your investors and why they're investing to begin with. Are they investing purely because they believe in the project? Do they want to mix with celebrities? Do they want to be able to show off? It's hard, every investor has his or her own individual desires. So you do want to understand the profile of investors. The traditional investors, of course, are film companies that want rights, distribution rights to your movie. So in that sense, it's not that different. I think what's changed is that there's a lot more cash available in China because real estate is not doing so well, stocks are not doing so well. So the entertainment industry, while risky, as it has always been, seems perhaps a little less risky than some of the other places people would put their money. I think in China, more so than maybe other places, you need to have face time. You need to sit down. Sometimes you have meals or you have meetings, face-to-face meetings. They want to get a sense of who you are personally before they even discuss business. And they want to know your reputation. They want to get a feel for. I think Chinese are particularly. They have the habit of kind of looking at they're studying your face and getting a sense of your character and your earlobes and your eyebrows and your mannerisms, whatever. They want to get a sense of the whole being. And so, yeah, personal meetings are essential.